Welcome to the Philippines, where we begin our journey into one of the world's most spectacular and culturally rich countries. From towering volcanoes to serene turquoise rivers, pristine white sand beaches and bustling historic cities, the Philippines is a land of contrasts and unforgettable beauty. It is a place where nature and culture come together, offering not only sights to behold but stories to be experienced. Join us as we explore the hidden lagoons of Palawan. Dive into the crystal-clear waters of Boracay and hike through the ancient rice terraces of Banal. Immerse yourself in the vibrant festivals of Cebu, the zesty flavors of Bicol, and the peaceful charm of Siargao. Whether you are an adventurer, a history buff, or simply someone looking for paradise, this video is for you. So, are you ready to discover the wonders that make the Philippines one of the most extraordinary destinations on Earth? Let's explore. Fun facts about the Philippines. Now, let me explore some interesting facts about the Philippines. Have you ever seen jeepneys in the Philippines? These brightly colored, uniquely decorated vehicles are more than just a means of transportation, they are a symbol of Filipino ingenuity and creativity. Originating from surplus military jeeps left by the U.S. military after World War II, jeepneys have been repurposed and converted into public transportation. Each vehicle is decorated with everything from religious symbols to pop culture references. The cultural and linguistic diversity of the Philippines is equally impressive. A place where over 175 languages are spoken, while Filipino and English are the official languages. In Bohol, you will find the chocolate hills, over 1,200 conical hills covered in lush green grass. During the dry season, these hills turn brown, resembling mounds of chocolate. This geological wonder has become one of the most visited attractions in the country. And speaking of awe-inspiring sights, the Banal Rice Terraces in Ifugao, often hailed as the eighth wonder of the world, showcase ancient Filipino engineering. These terraces were carved into the mountainside by the ancestors of the indigenous Ifugao people over 2,000 years ago and are still used for farming today. Part of the Pacific Ring of Fire, the Philippines is home to nearly 300 volcanoes, with 24 of them still active. Among them, Mount Mayon stands out with its near-perfect cone shape, making it one of the most active volcanoes in the country. And don't forget the animal kingdom. The Philippines is home to one of the world's smallest primates, the Philippine tarsier. Found on the islands of Bohol, Leyte, Samar, and Mindoro, this small creature is known for its large, soulful eyes and adaptation to nocturnal life. However, the tarsier is endangered and efforts are underway to protect this fascinating species and its habitat. Known for their warm hospitality and friendliness, Filipinos go out of their way to make visitors feel welcome. Palawan. Our first stop on the journey is Palawan, the largest island in the southwestern tip of the Philippines. It stretches 270 miles long with a maximum width of 24 miles. The province is made up of some 1,700 islands and islets. Step into a world where nature's artistry takes your breath away. Towering limestone cliffs rise like guardians over emerald waters, cradling hidden lagoons that feel like nature's secret hideaways. This is El Nido, often hailed as the Philippines' final frontier, a place so alluring that it has been compared to the mythical landscape of Pandora in Avatar. Hidden behind the dramatic cliffs are the Big Lagoon and Small Lagoon. Imagine gliding through a narrow gap in a kayak. the sun warming your skin and the lush foliage casting dappled shadows on the crystal-clear waters. Stories from visitors recount eerie silences broken only by the stroke of an oar through the water, followed by the sudden appearance of colorful fish darting beneath the surface. Did you know? These lagoons were once ancient caves carved by thousands of years of wind and waves. Today, their natural sounds and serene atmosphere make them a favorite destination for adventurers and honeymooners. Some even say the lagoons carry spiritual energy. Across the El Nido coast is the Baguio archipelago, a constellation of 45 islands and islets. There's Manila Island, famous for its secret beach, a cove accessible only by swimming through a narrow gap in the rocks. Legend has it that early explorers stumbled upon it by accident. The archipelago offers underwater wonders. The marine reserves are teeming with life, from neon clownfish dancing among the anemones to giant sea turtles gracefully swimming through coral gardens. One diver reported seeing a rare dugong, a gentle sea cow that grazes on seagrass in the shallows. These shy creatures are often elusive, but in El Nido, with patience and luck, they sometimes show up. After days of island hopping, Nakpan Beach is the perfect escape. Its 4-kilometer stretch of golden sand is fringed by swaying coconut trees. Fishermen often rest here after long nights at sea, calling it paradise after the storm. Head to the viewing platform at the twin beaches of Nakpan and Calatang, where the two shores meet in a beautiful crescent shape. Watch the sun dip below the horizon, painting the sky in shades of orange, pink, and purple. The waters surrounding El Nido are a wonderland for divers and snorkelers. Did you know? More than 800 species of fish and 100 species of coral live in the area, making it one of the richest marine ecosystems in the world. The vibrant coral reefs here are often compared to underwater rainforests, teeming with life in every corner. If diving isn't your thing, don't worry. Hop on a glass-bottom boat or try snorkeling. You'll have a chance to spot clownfish peeking out of coral crevices and even playful dolphins following your boat. For those lucky enough to spot a dugong, it's said to be a once-in-a-lifetime encounter. Head north to Palawan and you'll find Coron, a pristine, dreamlike landscape. Home to Kayangan Lake, often called the cleanest lake in Asia. It's surrounded by rugged limestone formations. As you climb the steep steps, the air becomes fresher. Finally, at the viewpoint, you'll be rewarded with a panoramic view, turquoise waters surrounded by cliffs, dotted with small wooden rafts. The lake itself? It's like swimming in liquid crystal. The water is so clear you can see the reefs and the occasional school of fish swimming by. Try lying on your back, looking up at the cliffs, and you'll feel as if you've been transported to a world untouched by modernity. But Coron's most unique treasures lie beneath the waves. During World War II, a fleet of Japanese warships met their underwater graves here, making Coron one of the world's top destinations for shipwreck diving. Among the most famous shipwrecks is the Irako Maru, a cargo ship that now serves as a hauntingly beautiful artificial reef. Coral has claimed the ship as its own, painting the hull in vibrant colors and attracting a wealth of marine life. As you emerge from the underwater wonders of Coron, the twin lagoons beckon you to explore another mystery. The two lagoons are connected by a narrow underwater tunnel. At low tide, you can swim through this natural passageway. The mix of salt water and fresh water creates a shimmering, almost magical effect as light dances across the water. The lagoons were once sacred, revered places for the indigenous Tagbanua people. Today, they remain sacred in their own way, offering visitors the chance to reconnect with nature in its purest form. The wonders of Coron extend beyond its waters. The lush forests here are home to rare wildlife, including the Philippine cockatoo, also known as the katala. These dazzling birds, with their white plumage and fiery orange cheeks, are no easy task. They are critically endangered, with fewer than 1,000 left in the wild. For birdwatchers and nature enthusiasts, catching a glimpse of a katala in its natural habitat is a moment to cherish. Puerto Princesa, the city in the forest, is more than just the gateway to Palawan. It's also a destination filled with breathtaking natural wonders. Before you is the Puerto Princesa Underground River, a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the new 7 wonders of nature. Stretching over 8 kilometers, it's the world's longest navigable underground river. The stalactites and stalagmites, formed over millennia, form spectacular formations. Some resemble giant candles, others mimic mythical creatures. The underground river harbors an entire ecosystem. Bats soar above, their faint cries echoing in the caves, while tiny fish glide gracefully through the water below. Above ground, another adventure awaits you at Honda Bay, a collection of idyllic islands just a short boat ride from Puerto Princesa. Each island is unique, offering a combination of powdery white sand, lush greenery, and crystal clear waters. Cowrie Island is a popular spot for snorkeling and swimming, with coral reefs teeming with vibrant marine life just steps from shore. Then there's Starfish Island, aptly named for the abundance of colorful starfish that line the shallow seabed. Feeding fish at Pambato Reef is a delight as schools of rainbow-colored fish swarm around. Just when you think Puerto Princesa can't get any better, it surprises you with Tabata Reef, the UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the world's top diving destinations. Located in the middle of the Sulu Sea, this marine reserve is only accessible by live board, making it a dream come true for serious divers. It is home to more than 600 species of fish, 13 species of whales and dolphins, and nearly half of the world's coral species. Dive into the crystal clear waters, and you can see for miles in every direction. Groupers spin in synchronized dances, giant manta rays glide effortlessly, and the occasional whale shark passes by. What's your favorite spot in Palawan? Or maybe you've had an unforgettable moment with marine life, or discovered a hidden gem we haven't mentioned. Share your experiences, favorite memories, or even your dream Palawan itinerary in the comments below. Boracay. The name alone conjures up images of powdery white sand, turquoise waters, and vibrant sunsets. Do you know what the symbol of Boracay is? White beach. Stretching over 4 kilometers, this stunning stretch of coastline is often ranked as one of the most beautiful beaches in the world. The sand is impossibly soft, like walking on powdered sugar, and the water shifts between shades of turquoise and deep blue. But what really sets White Beach apart is the way it transforms throughout the day. Mornings are serene, perfect for long walks as the waves gently lap at your feet. Afternoons bring a lively energy with beachgoers swimming, kayaking, and parasailing. And then comes evening, a moment that leaves even seasoned travelers in awe. Sunsets in Boracay are legendary, with the sky painted in vibrant oranges, pinks, and purples as the sun dips below the horizon. People gather along the shore, some holding hands, others sipping fresh coconut water, all watching in silence. For thrill seekers, Boracay offers a playground for water activities and sports. Have you ever tried kitesurfing? The strong winds at Bulabog Beach, on the east side of the island, create the perfect conditions for this exciting sport. Or perhaps you prefer to ride the waves on a jet ski, feeling the wind whip through your hair as you race your friends. Snorkeling and diving in Boracay will open up a whole other world. Just below the surface, the vibrant coral reefs come alive with tropical fish of every color imaginable. If you're lucky, you might even spot a sea turtle, gliding gracefully through the water like a guardian of the reef. But Boracay is more than just natural beauty, it's also home to a rich culture and tradition. The highlight? The Atihan Festival, a celebration held every January that fills the streets with music, dance, and color. Residents and visitors alike dress in colorful tribal costumes, their faces painted with black soot, as they dance to the rhythmic beat of drums. The festival celebrates the Ati people, the island's indigenous inhabitants, and combines indigenous traditions with Spanish influences. No trip to Boracay is complete without sampling the local cuisine. Fresh seafood reigns supreme, with everything from grilled shrimp to buttered lobster available. Many recommend trying the chili crab, a spicy, tangy, and incredibly delicious dish that pairs perfectly with a cold beer. For dessert, don't miss the Halo, a colorful mix of shaved ice, sweet beans, jelly fruit, and condensed milk. This is the perfect dish to cool down after a day in the sun. And if you want to try something unique, try a sip of tuba, a traditional coconut wine that the locals love. Before continuing the journey, I have a request for everyone watching. If you can help me, it only takes 10 seconds to hit the subscribe button. This really helps our channel grow and means a lot to us. In return, my team and I are committed to continuously improving the program for you. Do we have a deal? Bohol, an island province in the central Philippines. Here, nature has created extraordinary landscapes, and life thrives in shapes that are both small and surprisingly unique. Before your eyes are hills that turn brown under the heat of the sun, like giant chocolate kisses scattered across the land. These are the Chocolate Hills, a geological formation that has puzzled and fascinated geologists and visitors alike. There are more than 1,200 of these unique hills, formed millions of years ago from ancient coral deposits. Bohol is home to one of the world's smallest primates, the Philippine pygmy tamarin. Standing just 4 to 6 inches tall, these tiny creatures with big soulful eyes are both adorable and fascinating. Visiting the pygmy tamarin sanctuary is not only a chance to see these animals up close, but also a lesson in conservation. Imagine walking through a quiet, shady forest and suddenly you see a tarsier clinging to a branch. It's almost motionless, its wide eyes watching everything. These nocturnal creatures are extremely shy, and sanctuaries ensure they're not disturbed. A tarsier can rotate its head almost 180 degrees, a skill that adds to its almost mythical charm. Flowing through the heart of Bohol is the Lobak River, a serene waterway surrounded by lush greenery. Cruising the Lobak River isn't just a boat ride, it's an immersion in the tranquility. One of the most captivating moments is when the boat approaches a small platform where locals perform traditional dances. It's a great way to connect with Bohol's rich culture. If you're looking for pristine beaches, head to Panglao Island, located just off Bohol's main coast. Here, you'll find powdery white sand and crystal clear waters that rival the world's most famous beaches. Alona Beach is the main attraction, ideal for sunbathing, snorkeling, or simply enjoying the island's atmosphere. But Panglao isn't just for relaxing. The waters surrounding the island are a diver's dream, with vibrant coral reefs and diverse marine life. In the tranquil forests of Bohol, you might be lucky enough to spot a Philippine flying lemur, or kalugo. Despite its name, it doesn't fly, but rather glides. With its large webbed skin, it can gracefully hop from tree to tree. Cebu. Cebu, known as the Queen City of the South, is a blend of history, nature, and culture. It is home to centuries-old landmarks set against a backdrop of turquoise waters and vibrant festivals. Cebu's history dates back to the arrival of Ferdinand Magellan in 1521, marking the beginning of Spanish colonization of the Philippines. Magellan's Cross, housed in a small chapel in Cebu City, was planted to commemorate the island's conversion to Christianity. The country's oldest Roman Catholic church, the nearby Basilica Minor del Santo Nino, still houses the Santo Nino de Cebu, a religious relic donated by Magellan. Fort San Pedro, a centuries-old military fortification, invites you to explore its museum, which houses artifacts that tell tales of battles and victories. Head south from the bustling city streets to experience the tranquility of Kawasan Falls. Set amidst dense forests, the multi-tiered turquoise waterfall cascades into a natural pool. Enjoy the cool, refreshing water and the thrill of bamboo rafting beneath the falls. Some even try hiking, cliff jumping, and sliding down natural rock formations. Every January, Cebu comes alive with the Sinulog Festival, a celebration honoring the Santo Nino. The streets are filled with vibrant parades, colorfully costumed dancers, and the beat of drums echo throughout the city. The energy is infectious, drawing locals and tourists alike into a rhythm of joy and devotion. Cebu is not only rich in history and culture, its waters are teeming with life. Dive into the marine reserve of Sumalan Island, where coral gardens flourish and tropical fish swim among the vibrant reefs. For a truly unique experience, head to Molbol and witness the famous sardine run, where millions of sardines move in synchronized patterns, creating a mesmerizing underwater show. And then head to Oslob, where you can have a once-in-a-lifetime encounter with the gentle giants of the ocean, whale sharks. These massive yet gentle creatures glide effortlessly through the water. Their size is staggering, yet their demeanor is calm. Have you danced at the Sinulog Festival, marveled at Magellan's Cross, or swam alongside the gentle whale sharks of Oslob? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Manila. Manila, the bustling capital of the Philippines, is a city steeped in history, yet bursting with modern energy. Step back in time as you stroll through Intramuros, Manila's historic walled city. Built during the Spanish colonial era, the grounds are centuries old, with cobblestone streets, horse-drawn carriages, and colonial architecture. Visit Fort Santiago, a fortress that once protected the city from invaders. It is where Dr. Jose Rizal, the national hero of the Philippines, spent his final days before his execution. Nearby, San Agustin Church, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is the oldest stone church in the Philippines. Step inside, and you'll be greeted by intricate carvings, centuries-old frescoes, and a sense of calm that contrasts with the hustle and bustle of the city outside. From Intramuros, take a short walk to Rizal Park, also known as Luneta. At the center of the park is the Rizal Monument, a tribute to Dr. Jose Rizal, whose works and actions inspired a revolution. The park is a favorite spot for both locals and tourists. Families picnic under the shady trees, children fly kites, and couples stroll hand in hand. To delve deeper into the country's rich heritage, visit the National Museum of the Philippines. The museum's galleries are a treasure trove of art, history, and culture. Stand in front of the Spoliarium, a giant painting by Juan Luna that depicts the suffering and resilience of the Filipino people. The sheer size and emotional depth of the painting leaves many viewers speechless. In addition to art, the museum features artifacts from the country's prehistoric past, intricate textiles from indigenous tribes, and exhibits. No trip to Manila would be complete without a visit to Quiapo Church, home to the revered statue of the Black Nazarene. Pilgrims from across the country flock here to pray, often in droves during the annual Translation Festival, a grand parade that reflects the deep devotion of Filipino Catholics. Outside the church, the bustling Quiapo market offers a sensory overload of sights, sounds, and smells. Stalls are filled with fresh produce, colorful trinkets, and religious icons. Street vendors hawk their wares, and the aroma of local street food like fried plantains and savory empanadas fills the air. Check out trendy districts like Poblacion and Makati, where art galleries, artisan cafes, and rooftop bars buzz with energy. The city's street art scene, with its colorful murals and graffiti. Manila's music scene is equally vibrant. From traditional Filipino folk music to indie bands playing in intimate venues. Siargao, Siargao, often called the surf capital of the Philippines. Let's start with Cloud 9, Siargao's world-famous surf spot. For surf enthusiasts, Cloud 9 is a bucket list destination, known for its perfect, pounding waves. But here's the thing, Cloud 9 isn't just for pros. Whether you're an experienced surfer or a beginner, there's something magical about catching a wave here. Locals often share stories about how surfing in Siargao isn't just a sport, it's a way of life. Even if you're not ready to hit the waves, sitting on the boardwalk, watching surfers rip through the waves, is an experience in itself. Gayam Island, a tiny, palm-fringed paradise perfect for swimming and picnicking. Then there's Daku Island, known for its wide sandy beaches and fresh seafood. Highlights? Naked Island, a sandbar in the middle of the sea. With no trees or structures, you'll feel like you're standing on a part of the world that hasn't been touched by time. For a change of pace, explore the Siargao mangroves, one of the largest mangrove forests in the Philippines. Glide through the narrow waterways on a kayak or paddleboard, the sunlight filtering through the dense canopy above. The stillness of the water and the gentle rustle of leaves create a peaceful atmosphere. These mangroves protect Siargao's coastline from erosion, provide habitat for marine life, and act as natural carbon sinks. What really sets Siargao apart are its people. The locals are known for their warmth and hospitality. Wander around the laid-back town of General Luna, where you'll find cozy cafes, surf shops, and lively bars. One of the best ways to experience Siargao culture is through its food. Try kinalaw, a Filipino ceviche made with fresh fish, vinegar, and spices. Or join a community feast where locals share food and stories, welcoming you like family. The island also celebrates its heritage through events like the Siargao International Surfing Cup, where the world comes to compete and the community gathers to cheer, laugh, and celebrate their shared love of the sea. Baikal. Located in southern Luzon, Baikal is a land of contrasts. Towering majestically over the landscape, Mayon Volcano, known for its near-perfect cone, is a symbol of Baikal's identity and pride. This active volcano has erupted more than 50 times in recorded history. Hiking the lower slopes offers panoramic views of the surrounding landscape, while ATV tours allow you to take on rugged trails created by past lava flows. From fire to water, the magic of the Baikal region continues in Donsol, a coastal town known as the whale shark capital of the world. These gentle giants, known locally as butanding, visit the waters of Donsol from November to June, creating one of the most unique wildlife experiences on the planet. Imagine sliding into the warm sea, snorkel ready, and discovering a giant shadow beneath the surface. Suddenly, a whale shark emerges, its polka-dotted body gliding effortlessly through the water. After a day of adventure, it's time to indulge in the bold flavors of Bicolano cuisine. Known for its love of coconut milk and chilies, Bicolano dishes are both warm and spicy. Start with Baikal Express, a rich, spicy stew made with pork, coconut milk, and chilies. The heat builds with each bite, but the creamy, smooth sauce leaves you wanting more. Another must-try is laying, a dish made from dried taro leaves simmered in coconut milk and spices. It's the perfect balance of earthy and creamy, a signature Bicolano flavor. For dessert, try pili nuts, a regional delicacy often coated in caramel or chocolate. Their buttery texture and sweet taste make them an ideal snack or souvenir. One of the most famous is the Ibalong Festival in Legazpi, which celebrates Baikal's epic legends and heroes. Costume dancers reenact stories of mythical battles, their movements bold and dramatic, while floats decorated with colorful designs parade through the streets. Another highlight is the Pinyasan Festival in Dayat, a celebration of the region's pineapple industry. Here, the streets are filled with pineapple-inspired decorations, and locals share their pride through dance, music, and food. In addition to volcanoes and whale sharks, Baikal is home to a diverse range of wildlife sanctuaries. Visit the Palangdaga Beach Wildlife Sanctuary to spot migratory birds, or explore the Caramoan Islands, where pristine beaches and limestone cliffs create a haven for marine life. For an up-close encounter with endemic species, head to Albay Parks and Wildlife, where you can learn about the area's efforts to protect its unique flora and fauna. What would you explore first in Baikal? Or perhaps you've already experienced Baikal's wonders and have your own tales to share. Drop a comment below. Vigan. Located in the province of Ilocos Sur, Vigan, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is a historic city that offers a rare glimpse into the Philippines' colonial past. The heart of Vigan lies in Calle Crisologo, a picturesque street lined with centuries-old Bahay Mato houses, their wooden balconies overlooking the bustling street below. These ancestral homes were once the residences of wealthy families during the Spanish era. The gentle sound of horse-drawn carriages adds to the charm, as do the warm smiles of vendors selling local crafts, textiles, and delicacies like bagnet and longanisa. The city is a showcase of Spanish colonial architecture, combining European influences with Filipino craftsmanship. The Grand St. Paul Metropolitan Cathedral, also known as the Vigan Cathedral, its Baroque design reflects the rich history of Catholicism in the area. Another architectural wonder is the Bantay Bell Tower, located on a hill just outside the city center. It serves as both a wartime watchtower and a religious landmark. Climb to the top for panoramic views of Vigan and the surrounding countryside. Vigan is also a hub for traditional crafts that have been passed down through the generations. Visit the Pagburnian pottery workshops, where artisans shape clay pots using techniques that date back centuries. Another highlight is the art of able weaving, a tradition that produces vibrant hand-woven products. Each product, from blankets to clothing, features intricate patterns and bold colors. At the heart of Vigan's cultural and spiritual identity is the St. Paul Metropolitan Cathedral. The cathedral is the center of many of Vigan's religious festivals, where faith and culture blend in vibrant celebrations. Vigan's story is one of cultural preservation. Unlike many cities that modernized at the expense of their heritage, Vigan has found a way to embrace progress while still honoring its past. The city's efforts to preserve its architecture, craftsmanship, and traditions have not only earned it international recognition, but have also preserved its unique identity for future generations. Nestled in the misty mountains of northern Luzon, Banaa is a popular destination for its rice terraces, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The ancient rice terraces, carved into the mountainside like a giant amphitheater. Dubbed the eighth wonder of the world, these terraces are over 2,000 years old and were built using only the most basic tools. The Ifugao people created this wonder to ensure their survival, shaping the land to feed their community. When the morning mist clears, the terraces glisten and reflect the sky. The locals still cultivate the terraces using traditional methods, and their dedication helps preserve this cultural treasure. Banaa is more than just a place, it is a living museum of Ifugao culture. The Ifugao people are known for their vibrant traditions, from intricate wood carvings to festive dances. If you visit during a local festival, You can witness these celebrations firsthand with traditional music, colorful costumes, and rituals passed down through the generations. One of the most fascinating aspects of Ifugao culture is their Bayanahan spirit, a sense of community unity. This is evident not only in the rice terraces, but also in the way they welcome visitors. Spend time with the locals, and you'll hear stories about their ancestors, their way of life, and their efforts to preserve their heritage in a rapidly changing world. Banao is also home to a thriving tradition of local handicrafts, each a testament to Ifugao creativity and skill. Hand-woven textiles, known for their bold patterns and vibrant colors, often take weeks or even months to complete. Wood carvings are a must-see. Skilled artisans create figurines, bowls, and even furniture using designs inspired by their surroundings. A popular item is the bulul, a carved wooden statue of rice deities that is believed to bring prosperity and protection. The mountains of this area are home to a variety of wildlife, including the critically endangered Philippine eagle. Known as the king of the birds, this majestic creature is one of the largest eagles in the world, with a wingspan that can exceed 7 feet. Spotting one in its natural habitat is a rare and inspiring experience. Sulu. Located at the southern tip of the Philippines, is a destination shrouded in mystery. Tall and ancient, the balete tree of Sulu is more than just a tree, it's a living monument to the island's history. At over 400 years old, its roots are widespread and its trunk is massive. Locals revere it as a sacred site, believing it to be home to mystical spirits that protect the land. The balete tree is often associated with the legend of an enchanted princess who wandered into the forest, her beauty so radiant that it is said to outshine the stars, and is said to be her eternal protector. Nestled deep within Sulu's lush landscape is Couga Falls. Imagine walking through a forest alive with the chirping of birds and rustling of leaves, the distant trickle of water growing louder with each step. Suddenly you are greeted by a curtain of water cascading down, cascading into a cool, clear pool below. Dip your feet in the cool water, Let the mist cool your skin and feel the exhilaration of standing in the middle of the wilderness. Local tales often tell of the waterfall as a place of rejuvenation, where the soul feels as refreshed as the body. Zamboanga, often called the City of Flowers, is a beach where the sand glows a soft pink. This is Santa Cruz Island, home to Zamboanga's famous pink sand beach. The unusual color comes from crushed red organ tube coral that blends with the white sand. As you stroll along the shore, gentle waves lap at your feet, and the vibrant color contrasts with the turquoise water and blue sky. Beyond the beach, Zamboanga's coastal villages showcase a way of life closely tied to the sea. Wooden houses on stilts rise above the calm waters, their inhabitants going about their daily chores repairing nets, weaving colorful cloth, or preparing fresh seafood. One village to explore is Rio Hondo, where you might meet the Sama Bajau people. Also known as sea nomads renowned for their seafaring skills and vibrant culture, the Sama Bajau people have lived in harmony with the ocean for centuries. Just off the coast of Zamboanga lies the once Ilas, a group of 11 pristine islands. One of the most charming is Bisaya, where crystal clear waters invite visitors to swim, snorkel, or simply soak in the serenity. What makes Zamboanga truly special is the city's rich cultural heritage. Known as the Latin city of Asia, Zamboanga speaks Chavacano, a Creole dialect based on Spanish. As you stroll through the streets, you'll notice a unique blend of Spanish, Filipino, and Islamic influences in the city's architecture, festivals, and cuisine. Speaking of food, don't miss the caracha, a king crab cooked in a rich butter sauce, or the sati, skewered meat served with a spicy sauce. Known as the City of Majestic Waterfalls, Iligan is a paradise for nature enthusiasts and adventurers. Located in northern Mindanao, the city is home to more than 20 waterfalls. Standing 98 meters high, Maria Cristina Falls is a force of nature. Locals call it the Twin Falls because of the way the water splits at the top of the falls, creating a mirror-like effect. Maria Cristina Falls is often called the mother of industries because it provides power to the Agus hydroelectric plant. Nestled in a lush forest is Mimbalot Falls, a smaller but equally charming waterfall. Mimbalot's appeal lies in its accessibility and the serenity it offers. Mimbalot is the perfect place for a leisurely picnic or a refreshing dip in its cool, shallow basin. The name Tinago Falls means hidden, and it lives up to its name. To reach this secluded wonder, you have to descend 500 stone steps. As you emerge from the forest, you are greeted by a curtain of water cascading down into an emerald green lagoon, surrounded by towering cliffs covered in lush greenery. You can swim in the cool, clear water or take a bamboo raft to the base of the falls. Leyte, an island surrounded by natural beauty, is a destination that combines serenity and meaning. Kangan Island, with its pristine white sand beaches and crystal clear waters. The surrounding coral reefs are teeming with marine life, making it a paradise for snorkelers and divers. On shore, gentle waves create a soothing rhythm, perfect for those looking to relax under the shade of coconut trees. The waters of Leyte Gulf are not only picturesque, but also carry the weight of history. It was here that the largest naval battle in history, the Battle of Leyte Gulf, took place during World War II. Leyte Gulf is a vast, peaceful expanse, ideal for boating or fishing. Nestled in the highlands of Leyte is Danao Lake, a tranquil lake surrounded by lush forests. The lake is located in the heart of a natural park, providing a haven for wildlife and a retreat for those seeking peace. The area around Danao Lake is ideal for hiking, with trails leading through forests filled with native flora and fauna. It is also a great spot for birdwatching, as the lake is home to a number of migratory and endemic species. Samar, a province rich in natural beauty and engineering wonders, is a destination that promises adventure. An emerald green body of water winds through a maze of limestone cliffs. This is Sohoton Bay, located in the Sohoton Natural Bridge National Park. It is accessible by boat. One of the highlights is the Sohoton Natural Bridge, a stunning rock formation that connects two cliffs and creates a unique view of the sky and water below. At over 2 kilometers long, the San Juanico Bridge not only connects Samar and Leyte, but is also a symbol of Filipino ingenuity. Known as the longest bridge in the Philippines, this bridge not only offers convenience but also one of the most beautiful drives in the country. Walking or driving across the bridge is an experience not to be missed. Along the way, you will notice its unique design, with curves that mimic the flow of water below. As dusk falls, the bridge becomes a silhouette against the fiery sky, creating an almost cinematic scene. For those with an adventurous spirit, Langan Caves offers a journey into the depths of the earth. This vast cave system is known for its stalactites, stalagmites, and stunning chambers. Armed with a guide and a flashlight, you will traverse narrow passages, underground rivers, and vast chambers that echo with the sound of trickling water. One chamber, known as the cathedral, is particularly striking, with towering architectural volumes resembling the dome of a cathedral. Camiguin, a small island in northern Mindanao. Known as the island born of fire, due to its volcanic origins, Camiguin is home to breathtaking scenery and vibrant traditions. White Island, a crescent-shaped sandbar located just off the coast of Camiguin. Accessible by a short boat ride, it is a perfect paradise for swimming, snorkeling, or simply sunbathing. The best time to visit is early in the morning, when the island is illuminated by the soft light of dawn. As you stand on the sand, the majestic silhouette of Mount Hibak stands in the background. Deep in the lush forests of Camiguin lies Katibawasan Falls, a towering waterfall that plunges more than 70 meters into a cool, clear pool below. Surrounded by ferns, orchids, and other tropical plants, the waterfall is a peaceful retreat for nature lovers. The sound of rushing water and the cool mist on your skin create a sense of peace, completely removed from the hustle and bustle of modern life. One of Camiguin's most hauntingly beautiful sights is the Sunken Cemetery, a volcanic relic of the island's history. In the 1870s, a major eruption caused part of the island to sink below sea level, submerging the local cemetery. Today, a large cross juts out of the water, marking the cemetery's location beneath the waves. At low tide, you can take a boat out to the cross and learn about the history of the site from local guides. Scuba divers often explore the area, discovering tombstones covered in coral and marine life. Camiguin culture comes alive during the Lanzones Festival, an annual event held every October to celebrate the island's bountiful harvest of lanzones, a sweet and juicy tropical fruit. The festival is a riot of color, with locals dressed in vibrant costumes and performing traditional dances to honor their agricultural roots. The streets of Baguio, the island's capital, are filled with parades, music, and food stalls offering everything from fresh land zones to local delicacies. Surigao del Sur is a province filled with natural wonders that captivate visitors from all over the world. Nestled in the Hinachuan jungle is the Enchanted River, a clear blue river with a bottomless depth. Locals believe that the river is protected by mystical creatures. The river is also famous for its daily fish feeding ritual, where schools of fish appear as if summoned by the melodious sound of bells. Located in Bislig City, Tinago Falls is nestled in a lush forest, accessible only through a scenic hike. The sound of the water gets louder as you get closer. Take a dip in the cool waters or just sit on the rocks and let the mist envelop you. For wildlife enthusiasts, the Osan Marsh Wildlife Sanctuary is a must-visit destination. Spanning thousands of hectares, this wetland is home to a wide variety of birds, reptiles, and aquatic life, and is a sanctuary for some of the Philippines' rarest creatures. No trip to Surigao del Sur is complete without a visit to Cagua White Beach, a paradise along the province's coastline. Soft white sand, turquoise waters, and swaying palm trees. Visitors can swim, snorkel, or simply lie on the beach, sunbathe, and enjoy the serene atmosphere. Cagua White Beach is also a great place to enjoy fresh seafood, prepared by locals with a mix of traditional flavors. And that's it for the timeless wonders of the Philippines. Each destination has a fascinating story to tell. If this journey through the Philippines has sparked your passion for travel, don't forget to like, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell for more adventures as we take you around the world. There's a world of discovery just around the corner, and we can't wait to share it with you.